Patience trying to make a stand there in game number 3. It has taken 1 game so far, but Solar definitely dominating the series as we expected coming into this one.
Yeah, it's been pretty one-sided, and I do feel like Patience could turn it around, but it's been a little bit rough for the guy in this series. He's had no control, except that exception of the 1 game he won, which was not in dominating fashion. I want to see him try to do something a little bit different, and
yeah.
The problem with that is that he's being scouted so heavily that it's hard for him to hide what he's doing. Maybe just play a little bit more conservative, a little bit more, like take a greedier third base. You know, try to force Solar into like an all-in or something, because he sees blood in the water all the time. He does these timing attacks, these all-ins. Try to like almost bait him into that, then hold it, and that's how you might be able to beat Solar. But trying to do these early adept glaives, these dark shrine builds, like not really working out.
Even go for something more aggressive. You know, generally when we see the top tier Protosses come into a best of 7, they always mix in some weird cheese or some kind of all-in. We haven't seen that yet from Patience. It's been 4 games. Where is it? Is it going to come out on Frost in game 5? Maybe it should have been Apotheosis.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's kind of doing these middle-of-the-road aggro builds. Like he gets like glaives early and then does like a 3 adept drop. He's like, well, I have attack speed, so I kill the drones faster. I'm like, okay, but I mean, that was an upgrade you got early. You didn't get much value because you got scouted, then you didn't want to commit. Dark Shrine commitments.
It's almost like he's relying on Solar playing greedy and not making enough units to defend his like 8 adept push that he did on that map. But I'm like, no, dude, this guy's playing too safe. Either you go greedy yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe on Frost this is the map to do it.
His DT hatch snipes have been pretty gimmicky as well, to be totally honest. I mean, if Solar just splits his army a little bit better, he holds that and doesn't lose his hatchery.
Worked once, it's probably not going to work again. You saw how ready he was for it on Apotheosis. It was just not happening.
This is it, guys. The winner of this series goes to the finals. Solar is 1 win away from facing Dark in that ZVZ.
He can already feel it. Guys, we're going to jump into game number 5 now on Frost. Guys, welcome to Frost, where Solar has chosen to go for a very aggressive build here. It's going to be a 12 pool. He is in the bottom left, of course, the red Zerg.
Very aggressive pool timing here. His opponent to the bottom right in blue, it is Patience on his last life in this tournament. Losing 1 more game will knock him out. They are horizontal spawns, and he is going Nexus first.
Nexus first, and he's going to scout it with the drone. Now this might tip Patience off that this is, you know, something weird.
Oh, he can block too. The gateway, okay, he doesn't get a good block. That's lucky he gets that off. Because if he had blocked that even a second longer, I mean, this could be just lights out.
And now that I think about it, even though he sees the drone, it's fine. You know, like he's going for Nexus first. He's committed already. There's not much he can do. Whether or not he knows or not, it really isn't going to change the way this is going to go. Stork looking on. He wants his player to get on through here and going for a very aggressive build on this map. I really like it. Gets the scout. We'll see if this works out for him.
Cancels. Forge is blocked. He needs that so badly right now. Okay, does get it down here. The probe is going to get trapped outside. That's not significant, but
he's going to die too.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. He needs to make sure this wall stays tight. But I mean, he's in such bad shape. Even if he survives this, he can't make a cannon yet. And this pylon's under attack. He's going to need to reinforce this wall. He's going to make 2 pylons to reinforce it as well. Because
but he can scope for the other pylon down here at the bottom, and it's going to unpower the gateway. Looks like, okay, now he's going for the forge, actually.
He has a lot of money. He could make another building behind this forge. But he needs to, you know, get the cannon made before.
Look at what Solar's doing behind this, though. He's not going all in. He's made 2 hatcheries, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he can, even if he holds this, which he may very well not, he's in such rough shape. His cannon's going to go down here. And this round of 4 is starting to look much like last season's, as here come the Lings. There are 14 Lings in this base, or on the map in total. You know.
He's going to try to fight these Lings here, but with this many, He does actually get a decent fight there, actually. Really nice response.
Pop some of those off real quick, but still no Nexus. Cancel on this pylon so the Lings can escape. Thank you for the cancel. Second Zealot comes out, gets kited, and it's now 3 hatch to 1 Nexus. 2 Zealots, what are they going to do?
An early Forge, or no, he did cancel that here.
Oh, he killed it, you know.
Yeah, went down. And there's a Cybernetics core here. At least he is going to be chrono boosting out some units.
Scout denied as well. Total Scouts denied. He kills the probes. He has no idea what Solar's doing. As far as he knows, there could be 20 Lings about to attack his wall. He has no idea. These Zealots are about to get the information, but until they do, he's totally in the dark. He's totally clueless. 10 more Lings coming out to help deal with these while he's still pressuring the front. And this is just going to be microed against by Queens. This is going to do nothing except scout the third base.
Yeah, I mean, he could have assumed perhaps that at least there was a natural.
This is the only thing he can do. He can 4-gate.
That's what you got to do.
Is that what you're going to do? Is that how you're going to get out of this one?
2 Zealots and an Adept. It's going to be good against the tech that Solar has.
This is slow warps. Unless he makes a 5th gateway at the pylon, he's going to have slow warps for this. He has a shot. This could work, but he's going to get scouted. And Solar, all he needs to do is make more Queens and Spine Crawlers, and holding this should not be a problem with slow warp.
He's making a Roadhorn, actually.
And this Queen's going to get sniped. He sees the gates now.
Oh, he gets this around on the 2 Zealots. He's going to kill him off.
And he's going to kill the pylon, too, it looks like here. That is game over. No pylon, no Nexus, no chance for Patience. Okay, here's the forward warping gate. Warp gate research is almost done.
And he does have that other pylon over there, so he does have this warp in point.
Oh, good micro on that Queen, too, and he transfuses it.
Really nicely done. He's got this Roach Warren about to pop, and enough to make, I guess, 4 Roaches here. We'll see.
Yep, there's the 4.
Enough.
And he's going to make the rest of his larvae into Lings. Already starting to work on this pylon.
That is a lot of Protoss units, though. It is a slow warp because the gateway is not yet done.
Yeah, once the gateway finishes, he'll get fast warp, and he'll have 4 more Adepts. With this push, the Queens kill the probe, which means no more pylons here. Targets down the Queens. Then that gateway becomes 1 more Adept as well once it warps. And he's going to snipe these Queens. Hey, you know, he's starting to get some ground here on this hatchery. If he can control the ramp, that would be huge. Here comes those Adepts. Looks like he's actually going to get sentries to force field and snipe the hatch.
I think he just has to give up the hatch here. He knows that there's still no Nexus. He can play 2 base to 3. Just going to play it safe. Even cancels some unit that he was building there.
I think you're right. I mean, he knows there's no Nexus. I think it's time to make a Nexus because it's going to be hard to attack into this.
I like the little run by he's doing with just 6 Lings. He knows that he can maybe force a couple of warp-ins here. It's going to be a good trade for him.
Oh, he's going up the ramp because of the shades, but now he could get trapped up there. He splits his army in half. Gets a great trade versus these Lings here. He needs more warp-ins. Spine's coming up right now. Another force field goes down the mineral line. These units could flood through at any moment. He needs to keep staggering those force fields very well. The counterattack not too effective yet, but it will eventually become a big threat to the production here of Patience. Spinecrawler not going to finish, it looks like. No cancel either, at least not so far. It's got like 1 health left. There it is.
Down it goes. It does die. Is this going to be enough Roaches to hold up this attack? 4 Lings pop out.
No more force fields here, and he drops 2 more, but there are Lings in the main. His last warpin was not on the attack. This army is too low in health. GG Solar going to the finals.
He's done it. You can see the relief on his face, taking a 4-1 over Patience, his buddy. But really just so dominant in the whole series and a fantastic build on that map. I really have to say, Solar with some great moves just in this best of 7 series to mix in a cheese like that when you're up 3-1 and take it right out from under Patience's feet.
He had some good lucky moments in that game too, but his block on the forts, the delays on the wall to make the wall even weaker, getting into the main base there, stopping that Nexus from going up. All he had to do then was scout what was coming. And in all 5 games, he did nothing but scout. Knew what was coming, knew how to defend it. And Patience just tried to commit to the attack there. Didn't get the hatchery, didn't back off, didn't take a Nexus. He attacked, eventually thinking maybe I have enough units to win this game.